Hey, greetings. I am about to start this here video. I hope everyone is having a great mental health. Um, where to start? This video comes at an excitement, but a disappointment, multiple things. The last few weeks have been tremendously exhausting and gaslighting um, induced, I'll say, feedback of the communities in which we're supposed to be a part of. In my opinion, is to address the negative feedback. It seems like Eve. hmm I don't know how to really start this. At the end of the day, regardless of what any of you guys think about black women, trans be a man in a wig. I'm sorry, y'all not gonna like this comment. Nobody's probably gonna want to watch the video after this, but I don't care. I'm saying what I said. Trans women are nothing but a man in a wig. I don't care how much you want to be um, feisty, sexy, feminine, um, pretty, smell good. You're still a man. And I'm only saying this because I really have to make it clear that I love black women. I am a black woman and I'm going to always support a black woman. I will never allow someone to tell me that I'm not a person of humanity and rights to be a woman because you guys have come around and decided to add an acronym to our name. We're not cis anything. We are the original sister, but we're not cis anything. So the term cis gender doesn't relate to me. I'm a black woman. I will always be a black woman. And you cannot change my gender based on something new that has arrived in the community where we want to believe that a man with a wig is a woman. He's not a woman. Now, I will respect your choices and your opinions about how you would like to handle things, but at the end of the day, you're not a woman. You need to stop coming for women, primarily black women, because at the end of the day, we are who you want to be. We don't want to be you. You guys want to be us. And you know why you want to be us? Because you get to do it without a uterus. Who can't have fun and enjoy themselves with a whole bunch of activity if they ain't got to ever worry about getting somebody pregnant, having babies, having families? You're here to breed, but you don't want to breed with the people that you're supposed to breed with. So you'd rather go ahead and create a situation where you can just have sex or be intimate with other people and share multiple responsibilities. It's easier for a man to lay down with a woman, but it's easy for a man to lay down with a woman, but it's easier for a man to lay down with another. He knows that at the end of the day, he cannot produce a child with that man. I don't care if that man has a wig on or wig off. He cannot produce a child with that man. So why do you think all of the men are running away from regular black, traditional, biological, born female women to these men in wigs? Before the trans movement, there were no femininity and masculinity. And in the 90s, everybody was feminine. Everybody was masculine. In the early 2010s, early 2000s, same thing. Early 2010s, it was the same thing. It changed in 2020. after people decided that they were going to allow you into their homes to see what they were doing. And now everybody's got this image that if you're not scrubbing and dubbing 15 times a day and freshening it up every time you walk out the door, you're not a woman. That's BS. From the top to the bottom, to the left, to the right, that's BS. There was no such thing as femininity and masculinity until trans people decided that they wanted to have rights and be acknowledged, which you have the right to do if that's what you want to be. If I want to acknowledge myself as to a green person, let me be green if that's what I want to be. However, I don't have the right to tell you you're not a real person because you're not green. How does that correlate? Where does the sense come in? There is none. Why? Because it's always tear something down than to build it up. Because what? Your goal after it's tore down is nothing. You don't have any other intentions. Once you tear it down, it's done. It's over with. But when you building something up, you have to plan for it. You have to continue to make goals for it. You have to want to do something after the build. And now that there's no other goals, you don't have anything else to do because you've already tore it down, you're on to the next project. And I feel like the situation with trans people is causing so much conversation and dysfunction because you guys are the ones who came in and told black people, primarily black women, that we were masculine. Of course, we're going to be masculine when you look at me compared to a man in a wig with high cheekbones, long lashes, long legs, no fupa, no bloating, no body, none of that. If you don't have any of those things, how can you compete with me? End of the day, you're going to always look better than what we look like per se, according to what you think, because you're not a traditional woman. Now, one minute y'all don't want to be fish. Then the next minute y'all want to be fish. Do you want to be a fish or do you not want to be a fish? Make up your mind. But you can't keep jumping the broom every time your scenario of what you think womanhood means to you changes. And we all have a right to change our mind, but why do you have to continue to beat up on one particular group of people just because you're trying to assert yourself as the best? You're no better than racism and the misogyny, the racism, and the transphobia. There's no such thing as that when it comes to us. We can't be biased against anybody because everyone's biased against us. And when I say us, I'm talking and I'm speaking for black women and black women only. I'm not speaking for a black man. I'm speaking for a black woman because I am a black woman. Yes, you can walk around in heels because you just started walking around in heels 5 years ago. You don't have no hips to carry. You can walk the cat. Of course, you can get down on the floor and Vogue and Cat Cat and all of that other stuff because you don't have nothing else that you got to work with. We got a whole world in our tummy. We can't just walk around and bust it and drop it like it's nothing because we got to remember that at the end of the day, there's a reason for us to have this rebirth. It is to nature. It is to open into and great a whole new person into this society. With the wig cannot integrate or create a natural born child. And I'm so sick of you guys sitting here make it like you're better than black women because you don't you don't have a BO because you don't have no womb. You're not going to have a abnormal pH because you're not a woman. You're never going to smell like fish. Why? Because you're not wearing a maxi pad. Do you guys know the main reason why release relate to periods as fish is because of the products that we use. It's not because we actually just smell like fish. But if you take a whole bunch of crusted, crunchy, recyclable pieces of trash and you put them together with a liner on top of it and say, hey, this is a pad, wear it, you'd be surprised once it mixes and coagulates with blood what it would smell like. But instead of saying, oh, that could be the product that is making the woman smell, you automatically just assume that people don't wash their butts. I'm just so sick of the mess and the drama that keeps coming behind this. At the end of the day, I stand with Jess. We are women. You are not a woman. You will be a man with a BBL and a wig. End of the stream. Goodbye.